In this presentation, you will learn about Talcott Parsons as a functionalist. Talcott Parsons was an influential American sociologist who is widely regarded as the 20th century's most influential theorist. Early functional analysis, particularly the concept of a social system as a collection of interconnected elements, was included into Parsons' functionalism in an attempt to incorporate the suggestiveness of early functional analysis. Current types of functional theorizing have attempted to address the analytical issues of teleology and tautology, which Durkheim and Radcliffe Brown failed to address. This modern functionalism of Parsons and others supplied early sociological theorizing with a unified conceptual framework by inheriting 19th century organicism and leveraging conceptually the unity of perceiving system elements as having consequences for the operation of the systematic whole. From the 1950s to the 1970s, Parsonian functionalism was unmistakably a main point of critical debate. Even now, Parsonian functionalism is a source of significant debate. His primary work, The Structure of Social Action, was released in 1937, and his theories reigned for the next 4 decades. His main concept was based on a series of the performer's actions. An actor is directed towards obtaining goals through functioning in situational situations by following specific norms, values, and other ideas. Action systems emerge as a result of this. The important word in his functional analysis is systems of social action or social system. Statuses, roles, and conventions make up the social system. Actors are oriented to situations in terms of reasons, according to him. There are 3 sorts of motives or needs: cognitive, the need for information or knowledge; cathetic, the need for emotional attachment; and evaluated, the need for evaluation. Parsons also introduces the concept of functional prerequisites. He sees integration as a basic survival requirement. He is interested in the integration of the social system as a whole, as well as the integration of the social system with the cultural system on the one hand, and the social system with the personality system on the other. In his analysis, these 3 systems, namely the social system, cultural system, and personality system, are critical. His conceptual framework emphasizes the interconnectivity of social processes in a systematic way. Later, he returns to the issues of culture and personality integration. The concept of institutionalization is another term related to his concept of social systems. A social system can be said to exist when interactions become institutionalized. Institutionalization, he claims, is the process of constructing and maintaining social structures. A social system is made up of institutional clusters of roles or stable patterns of interaction. He analyzed the structural aspects and functional prerequisites of the social system in order to comprehend it. Goals, roles, norms, and values are the structural aspects. Every social system must have functional prerequisites, that is, institutionalized organs within the sphere or perimeters of the social system in order to meet the needs of the social system. This is presented in the AGIL paradigm which he created. The letters AGI and L stand for adaptation, goal achievement, integration, and latency respectively. Adaptation is a societal system for meeting basic necessities such as food, shelter, and so forth. According to him, the economy or the economic subsystem satisfies these requirements. In all cultures, this subsystem is always available. Goal attainment is a system that focuses on how to set these objectives. He distinguishes between individual and collective aims, with the latter receiving the most of his attention. Polity satisfies the demand for goal achievement within the context. Another critical requirement of the social system is integration. Institutionalized arrangements, such as religion, are used to accomplish this. As a result, religion, in his opinion, corresponds to the necessity to maintain social unity. There is no way to keep a system running and maintained if there are no controls in place. If there are any deviations or conflicts, the social system must be able to contain them all. Latency is maintained in Parsons' paradigm by the institutions of law, the courts, the police, and the administrative system. As a result, the legal system satisfies the requirement for latency. When a social system is big and has numerous interconnected institutions, these are referred to as subsystems. As a result, AGIL is an example of interconnected subsystems. It's important to remember, according to Parsons, that a social system is defined by cultural patterns and imbued with personality systems. As a result, Parsons' formulations of functionalism are well ahead of Durkheim and Radcliffe Brown's. The establishment of four functional requisites A, G, I, and L, according to Jonathan Turner, is not a dramatic departure from previous research. True, structures are evaluated in terms of their functional implications for achieving the four requirements. As a result, the social system's survival capability increases and the Parsonian scheme begins to resemble an extensive mapping operation. Of course, Parsonian functionalism has received a lot of criticism, but most theoretically desirable alternatives borrow some strands from it, whether they reject it entirely or in part. As a result, his functionalism is a well-known 20th century theoretical statement. I hope you now have a better understanding of Talcott Parsons' functionalism. Thank you for watching the presentation. Do like, subscribe, share, and leave your comments about this presentation or any other topics you would like to learn more about.